Hey, with Dave Arbogast Conversion Van Sales. What I have here is a 2018 Chevy Express van. This is going to be a long chassis 2500 series. This is going to be a 4x4 conversion van, 9-passenger hybrid example, by the Explorer Van Company out of Warsaw, Indiana. It's a limited SC with the X package, black in color with graphite inside. 62,000 and change in the odometer right now. This is actually a very clean unit, fairly new to us. It's been on the lot for a little bit, but we are a little bit behind, so it's not actually been through service yet. So I'm waiting on that inspection to be done. But other than that, it's ready to going to be ready to roll here shortly. As you can see here, it does have the ground effects. They are stationary running boards on this particular unit. It does have the 17-inch wheels, which are highly recommended for the 4x4 option. Now, something interesting about these 4x4 vans, this is a switched four-wheel drive, meaning it's two-wheel drive under normal operations unless you switch it over on the dash to 4-high. It also has the 4-low. Like any other switched four-wheel drive that you're used to today. This is, however, converted to a four-wheel drive at the conversion factory. That's at Explorer Van Company in Warsaw, Indiana, not on the line at General Motors in Missouri. So this is not a factory GM 4x4 van. They do not manufacture one. This is 4x4 is upgraded at the conversion factory with all GM parts when it was built. So that is the the added sticker price to the 4x4 in the conversion. It is a hefty add to begin with and is not available by General Motors itself. So having said that, it does have the 6-liter V8. You're going to have the 6-speed automatic transmission. This one here, like I think I said earlier, 62,000 and change in the odometer right now. Seems to be really, really clean, really good shape. When I was inside driving it over, the sniff test, I didn't notice any odors of any cigarettes or animals, anything like that would be offensive. Seem to be very well taken care of inside. And judging from the front here, I can see some protection film across the hood and the fender up front, which we'll get into. But it is used with 62,000 miles, so let's get started on the overall condition. Up front, the bumper cover, man, I tell you what, it's either been repainted. I'm pretty sure it has. Don't see anything up there. And normally they've got at least a couple dings or chip marks from the road. I don't see anything across that front bumper cover. The top of the grille has a couple, which leads me to believe that the bumper has been repainted at some point, which is not unusual for a conversion van. You can see here, it does have the protectant film on the front. And that's probably what kept the hood from getting scarred up. It's probably on the mirrors too. Sometimes they do that. Yep, sure enough, it is. And that's what kept the mirrors from getting banged up as well. Paint, body-wise, I tell you, I love black cars. They're extremely hard to keep clean, but this one doesn't look like it's all dinged up or had any issues on the bodywork, so I don't see any dings on it at this point. Please feel free to point them out if you do see something, but overall, the van is super clean. Great tires on it. It hasn't been through service yet, but I don't anticipate them putting tires on it. These Michelin Cross Climate Agilus tires are great for these 3/4 ton chassis. Someone has already tinted the windows up front to match the rear windows. Graphite inside with your dual step. Again, it's a stationary step, non-electronic. Nothing there to break. Steering wheel controls for your Bluetooth. There's your 62,955 in the odometer right now. It's a hot day here in Ohio. It's going to be about 91, 92. I don't think we're there yet. Nice van on the inside. I don't see any staining, any rips, tears, punctures, anything like that. Something I will tell you is I did notice it has an aftermarket rear view mirror which runs the rear camera 24/7. The rear view mirror on most conversion vans is really kind of useless. It's only there for keeping an eye on the people that are in back, because you really can't see out of the rear. But with the camera functioning all the time, you can see everything goes on the rear, even if the blinds are shut, which I really like that idea. Again, it is the 4-wheel drive, which adds to the sticker of the van. You do have the Class 3 hitch with your 7 and 4-pin connection. There's your rear sofa bed. All your blinds are stain-free, which is unusual, actually. The blinds look like they've never really been used. does have a vacuum and a jack. Of course, the rear sofa bed is power. There's the lay down function to reveal the hidden section of the seat to actually make the bed a little bit longer than what a two-piece bed would be. There's a little bit of luggage room left underneath it. The back doors do open all the way out if you'd like them to. They do stop. They do have a detent at that angle. Rear sofa bed also just for leg room. Got some scuffing from luggage there. Doesn't appear to be beat up in any way. It's well taken care of. Like I said, the blinds are probably some of the cleanest that I've seen lately. Usually those have some stains on them. Body-wise, I don't see any issues. Certainly for an 18 with 60,000 miles, it looks more like a 22 with about 25,000 miles. I don't see any scuff marks on the rims. They all look to be very well cared for. I don't see any damage on the ground effects. So all the normal stuff you usually see with a conversion van, I'm not seeing it. Swivel seats, all four of the captain's chairs in the rear do swivel 360 degrees. They do quick release and come out. They are recline and incline. They do adjust for leg room. Center console also will quick release and come out. Going to have your 5-volt charging there for your cell phones and whatnot. Going to have a DVD player, which is a Blu-ray player, and a smart system so you can cast from your cell phone to the TV. Also, your game console hookup with 110 for if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox or something. There's a cooler in the front. And again, that center console is quick release. It will come out. Seats do lock forward and aft. There's some storage on the side for your headphones. The van does have 4 sets of headphones from what I saw. Again, the blinds are in great shape. I know I've said that a few times, but it's unusual. All the mood lighting is on. All the leather looks to be in great shape. I see no rips, tears, or punctures. Got more USB charging on each side over there. 2 of those in each one. Does have a sunroof. Don't see any issues staining around the sunroof. Nothing like that going on. Again, the blinds, man, I'm just impressed with them. Cup holders are light up. Overhead television, surround sound. There's 2 speakers in front. Does have front and rear heat and air. The rear air conditioning, the vents are above my head, next to the storage, and on the lower sidewall over here, blowing across your feet. Now you can adjust up and down the knob up front, how that works. Close up to the dash. Does have 5-volt, 12-volt charging, 110-volt. Your OnStar, of course, your passenger airbag. There's your 4-wheel drive indicator. Does have your Bluetooth connectivity with your CD player. Does have navigation. Steering wheel controls for hands-free. Leather looks to be in great shape up front. No rips, tears, or punctures on any of it. I do see a repair that was taking place on the center console at some point. Looks like got cracked, and then someone used some adhesive to put that part back together. There's your remote controls for your DVD player. Van's in great shape. Like I said, it still needs to go through our inspection, but that should not take more than a day. And I don't anticipate any major problems with it. Visit us today at www.gmcconversionvans.com or stop on in or give us a call. I'm the only Dave in Van Sales. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.